good morning to those of you who have joined us in Radio Land, or if you are listening via our social media platforms as well as our TV channel. You can follow us on Facebook at ZIZ Facebook and ZIZ's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me on the program for today. I want to begin the discussion with some news on the regional landscape as it relates to Haiti. Haiti's prime minister resigns as law and order collapses. Haiti's prime minister Ariel Henry has agreed to resign following weeks of mounting pressure and increasing violence in the impoverished country. It comes after regional leaders met in Jamaica on Monday to discuss a political transition in Haiti. Mr. Henry is currently stranded in Puerto Rico after being prevented by armed gangs from returning home. In a video address announcing his resignation, Henry urged the Haitians to remain calm. Quote, "The government that I am leading will resign immediately after the installation of a transition council," end of quote, Henry said. I want to thank the Haitian people for the opportunity I had been granted. I'm asking all Haitians to remain calm and do everything they can for peace and stability to come back as fast as possible, end of quote. Henry, who had led the country supposedly on an interim basis since July 2021 following former President Jovenel Moise's assassination, had repeatedly postponed elections, saying security must be restored first. Many Haitians had questioned him governing the country for this long without an elected president. Heavily armed gangs have tightened their grip on the streets of the capital Port-au-Prince and attacked the main prison to help thousands of inmates escape. They also demanded the resignation of the unelected prime minister. The capital Port-au-Prince and the surrounding region is under a month-long state of emergency while a curfew has been extended. Mathias Pierre, a former elections minister in Haiti, broke the news of Henry's resignation to the BBC's Newsday program before it was confirmed publicly. He described the current situation in the country as very precarious. Quote, "The police force is weak and more than 40 police stations are destroyed. The army is very limited and not equipped. Gang members occupy most of the Port-au-Prince downtown and some government headquarters. Very soon people will be out of food, medication, and medical support." Pierre said the gangs were now pushing to be a part of any new power-sharing deal, adding that such a political settlement was impossible without the support of an international armed force. Henry had been in Kenya to sign a deal on the deployment of an international security force to help tackle violence when a coalition of gangs attacked police stations and stormed two of Haiti's largest prisons. A plane carrying Henry was stopped from landing following sustained attacks at Haiti's international airport. His resignation has been expected for several days. The CARICOM group of Caribbean nations had made its position clear that he was seen as an impediment to Haiti's stability and that he would have to stand down so the move to a transitional council could begin. The White House had initially wanted to see Henry return to Haiti to oversee the transitional process, but the ferocity of fighting in the country changed minds in Washington in recent days. Without the support of either the U.S. State Department or his neighbors, it was clear that Henry had no alternative but to stand down. Henry had expressed a wish to return to Haiti, but the security situation has to improve before he is able to do so, according to the U.S., which was at the talks in Kingston, on Monday. A senior U.S. official said Henry had first made the decision to step down on Friday, but he had waited for an official announcement so talks could take place. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and thank you so much for joining me at the program for today, Tuesday, March 12, 2024. You'll open the phone lines later at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. Remember, we are also live on ZIZ. Are live on ZIZ TV and other social media platforms. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we will continue the conversation here on The Edge. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius. Stay tuned.
Hi, I am Pastor Clive Saunders, and I am inviting you to join me every Wednesday night from 8 to 10 for Praise on the Pulse, right here on ZIZ Radio. It will be a powerful time of praise and worship unto our God. Tune in and be blessed.
Join us every Wednesday for In Focus, a weekly talk show produced by the St. Kitts Nevis Information Service, where we provide exclusives with key persons within the government and discuss pertinent, relevant, and interesting matters that affect us all. Tune in every Wednesday, live on ZIZ Radio and streamed live on Facebook at SKNIS Media and ZIZ Online. In Focus, your government, your business.
Reaching you wherever you are, ZIZ Radio, the golden voice of the nation.
Hello and welcome back to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and again, thank you so much for joining me in the program for today, Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. We are also live on ZIZ Facebook, ZIZ YouTube channel, and ZIZ TV. Thank you so much for joining me on the program. When we open the phone lines later, you can call us at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. And if you are just tuning in, we are on the topic of the Haiti's Prime Minister who resigned as law and order collapses, and the announcement was made recently. Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry has agreed to resign following weeks of mounting and increasing violence in the impoverished country. And it comes after regional leaders met in Jamaica on Monday to discuss a political transition in Haiti, and regional leaders have been discussing the deteriorating situation in Haiti for quite some time. Our Prime Minister, Dr. Terence Drew, spoke on that at his last roundtable discussion on Thursday of last week, where he said he has been part of the discussions with regards to the security crisis, in Haiti, and how would CARICOM assist Haiti during this time. And it brought the conversation of the work in Haiti in terms of restoring peace and restoring security in Haiti has to first begin in Haiti before any external help could be sent to the country. Some people would argue that, well, send security forces, but it may very well mean that if you send security forces it could deteriorate the situation even more. So perhaps that is not the solution, but it begs the question, what is? And when are we going to see peace restored in Haiti? We know, apart from the political and security crises there, also the issue of natural disasters that have plagued Haiti and affected Haiti over the years, and these are the challenges that they are dealing with. Now I want to get your take on the situation in Haiti and how best you think CARICOM could assist Haiti. Notice I say, and bear in mind that I said that talks have been going on for quite some time between regional leaders and regional security agencies and international security and law enforcement agencies on how to address the deteriorating situation in Haiti. But I believe it has come to the point where we can no longer continue to have just conversations and just talks, but there needs to be action, real action, because us just having these forums and conferences to talk about the situation in Haiti and not actively doing something, then the situation is not going to get any better. I can't say that CARICOM is not making an effort to assist, but restoring peace and stability and correcting the politicals and the political security crises there is not going to be an easy task, especially against the backdrop of the gang leaders taking control. Imagine residing in a country where gang leaders are taking control of your country and your government has absolutely no say in the day-to-day runnings or operations of that. Very unfortunate situation there. I also read that Jamaica has agreed to accept orphanages from Haiti. The article did not state how many they would be accepting, but the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister responsible for national security in Jamaica, Dr. Horace Chang, made the announcement recently that they have accepted, I think, a request from the World Bank to assist orphanages in Haiti. Even though that announcement was made, the Deputy Prime Minister and National Security Minister emphasized the importance of protecting the Jamaica border and not letting it be a free-for-all. And so even though Jamaica will be accepting orphanages from Haiti, it is not an indication in any shape or form that it will be a free-for-all and everybody will be allowed to enter the country without any measures or policies or whatever or what have you in place. And so you are seeing where countries are attempting to help Haiti. I think that is a really great step or decision made by Jamaica to assist. But what more could be done? How can we assist Haiti? These are the questions that people have been asking. It is 11:15 and you're listening to the Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. And I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius. Thank you so much for joining me on the program for today. The numbers to call are 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. We will open the phone lines now and begin taking your calls. Do we have any callers in the line? We do. Hello, caller. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you, Devon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Devon, you remember that I said sometime, I think it's 2 weeks ago, I quote something from the Bible, which the Bible said, let everything be done decently and in order. And I quote that because I was speaking about Haiti and the situation in Haiti. When the president went to, I think it's Kenya.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I said, if he observe what is going on in Haiti, I think the best thing for him to do is to stay out of Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
And he could, which he did, which he intend to do, is to resign.
Mm-hmm.
For the sake of his life and to cool down the violence in Haiti, because they determined Mr. Barbecue, he's the head of a gang, and he determined that blood going to have to shed if Mr. Army come back there. So he did the best thing, and I'm saying this. The correct way to go to demonstrate is to march on foot with your placards, have on the message where you are marching. Not violence, not battle, stone, stake, machete, knife, fork, gun, bombs, and nothing. Nothing. Keep those out, because if you do that to who you want to get out, it will return to you. What goes around comes around. So I'm glad that he done here. He gave up the powers that he had in such a peaceful way. And now, with the other OECS or Caribbean countries, to get Haiti, get back on normal track how it was, it needs a lot of dialogue. Go into Haiti and dialogue with the people them. Make sure that they carry peace and justice while they're going into dialogue with the people them. Too much of talking in your own country, you can't carry the load of talking out there without any actions. And the actions must be done peacefully and in order. Thank you, Devonne.
And Carter, thank you so much for your contribution. I think the decision was made in the best interest of peace and stability in Haiti. The phone lines are open and we continue taking your calls at 465-2555. Let's head back to the phone lines. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Yes, greetings. Okay, you see, the concerning with the situation in the plantation island they call Haiti, we're hearing some words where we want to examine them words here and examine they're putting them words to flesh, you know. God, talk is one thing, you know, but you see, we are hear the word security. Yeah? And if they don't have collective security there, collective, not security for some.
Security for all.
Better then?
Security for all.
Yes. If they don't have collective security, not going to work in and next thing we're hearing the word peace. But here, if you don't have equal rights and the thing named justice, because we want to include everyone, you know, even the people them will make a young member and young leader, you know. Because them are Haitians, them born there. This thing can't work out with, you want to kill off. Hey, them have to know what they're doing. And a suggestion was made that more African, more places in Africa should, you know, have to get involved, you know, and make the thing happen as it ought to happen. Because it can happen, you know. And then people they connected a lot, even before we in the other plantation land, them connected a lot to the continent, you know. We know that. The story tell us that, and it's so it go. So really, we like to see more African places rally around them, show that solidarity in a touchable way, you know. Go in, and I know, say, what the things what we talk about earlier need to be implemented: equal rights and justice, and a level playing field when it comes to security. People is people, you know. I remember Haiti full of poverty, you know, and poverty. Hey,
all right.
That's situation weird. But we wish them all the best as the people, as the brothers and sisters. And we still online. We are inviting. We are imploring our administration here, you know, to consider bringing in some of our Haitian brethren and sisters in St. Kitts Nevis. Fit them in somewhere. Yeah, please.
All right, Colin, thank you.
And to come, consider that. Blessed love.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution to the program. You're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, for today, Tuesday, March 12, 2024. If you're just tuning in, we're on the topic of the situation in Haiti. Haiti's Prime Minister has agreed to resign as law and order collapses. Now, the UN spokesperson Stephanie Dujarric told reporters in New York that Antonio Guterres wanted to see and urgent action, particularly in providing financial support for the multinational security support mission, which has been authorized by the Security Council in a bid to restore law and order to the crisis-racked nation, the poorest in the Western Hemisphere. Kenya and Haiti signed a deal a few days ago which expects to see a contingent of 1,000 Kenyan officers lead the support mission, although it is unclear whether Kenya's High Court will allow it to go ahead amidst constitutional challenges. It says that Benin confirmed last week it would supply personnel to the mission, which Dujarric reminded is not a UN peacekeeping force. It said, quote, "This force will need to address the pressing security requirements of the Haitian people and prevent the country from plunging into further chaos," end of quote, he said. Adding to the insecurity is the whereabouts of the Prime Minister. And so this is a report that was issued before, or an article rather, that was issued report before. So this also speaks to death and displacement, where the UN Humanitarian Office reported that fresh violence and upheaval in the capital has led to around 15,000 people to flee their homes, many of whom were previously displaced. It says, quote, "Despite the security constraints, our humanitarian partners on the ground have begun to respond to these new displacements by providing food, hygiene and health kits, mattresses, blankets and sheets, as well as lamps," end of quote, said the UN spokesperson. The World Food Programme and partners have delivered more than 5,500 hot meals to some 3,000 people living in 3 displacement sites, while the International Organization for Migration has started distributing emergency shelter material to more than 300 families. The humanitarian community in Haiti is calling on all sides to put an immediate stop to the violence, Mr. Dujarric emphasized, to allow safe access to those civilians in need. About 5.5 million people, nearly half of the country's population, need humanitarian assistance. It is 11:23 and you're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. We continue to take your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. The news is that Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry has agreed to resign in the best interest of peace and security in that Caribbean nation. And this follows a meeting Caribbean leaders had on Monday of this week in Kingston, Jamaica. So the UN Security Council expressed its concern over the deteriorating situation in violence-gripped Haiti on Wednesday as Washington wrapped up pressure on absent Prime Minister Ariel Henry to secure a political settlement. Armed gangs who control swaths of the country launched a coordinated effort to oust Henry last week, attacking the airport, prisons and police stations and threatening a full-scale civil war. The situation is critical, said Security Council member Ecuador, whose ambassador to the UN, Jose Javier de la Gaspar Lopez Dominguez, called for Wednesday's meeting. The United States called for the Prime Minister to hold free elections, but did not urge his resignation, a key demand of powerful gang leader Jimmy Barbecue Cherisia. In power since the 2021 assassination of President Jovenel Moïse, Henry was due to leave office in February, but instead agreed to a power-sharing deal with the opposition until new elections are held. That is on the situation there in Haiti. We're very unfortunate, and as I said, Caribbean nations and Caribbean leaders have been on this topic for quite some time and looking at the different ways of how they can assist Haiti and address the situation there. And the gang leader, Barbecue, has called for his resignation, and Henri has agreed to resign. The phone lines are open, and we are taking your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. You can call and make your contribution to the program.
Sorry.
Hello, caller.
Yes, sorry. I like to, I don't always listening you. Paula, coming from half a tree, and I listen you, and I wanted peaceful all the federation. Okay?
All right.
And my birthday is today. Pick me up.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Wishing you the very best.
Yeah, Ronnie?
Hi, Paula.
Yes, Paula, my birthday. You have to pick me up today.
Happy birthday, Paula. Happy birthday. You're going to have a good one today. Don't worry.
Yes. Blessed love for all the federation.
Okay. All the best.
Yeah. And Haiti, love.
All
Thanks.
Right. Thank you so much, caller. Let's head back to the phone line. She'll take this call.
Yes, thanks for taking our calls forward. Yes, blessed birthday, my sister. Blessed birthday. And you use the word when you say Haiti, you use the word love. Love. Yeah, man, that they say because remember, the sound from the Rastaman long term, peace and love. The same peace we just talked just a while ago. Once we don't have equal rights and justice, yeah, then peace, it be pieces. We welcome. We welcome the man on top do a good thing with the resignation, yeah. He's a healing. And then now we love the collab between the government and the opposition. We welcome that. Yeah?
Yes.
Pardon?
No, go ahead, make your point.
No, man, say you're going to say something, man.
No, I was saying yes.
Okay. Yeah, man, we love that. And we look forward. Them go through them phases, I remember, as we said a while ago, them identify with where we come from, the roots. All of these places are plantations. Them identify with where we come from, with the continental Eden, where we come from, where they take us from. So, because of that, within the scheme of things, no one, who wants to sit under the carpet deck, then go on, But
April Pickney.
We still online?
April Pickney.
Yes.
You're still online?
April Pickney.
Yes, April Pickney.
Yes, man, yes. I'm glad you hear me now. Nice. you said something a while ago that they're going through the phase. How long they been going through this phase?
Quite a while.
Good question.
Is it really a phase or something's just wrong? You notice everybody that they put in power, they take them back out. Something's got to be wrong. How could somebody be so good for a country in a month or 2 months, you want them back out? Then you put back in this good one again. And then a month, 2 years, you back out again.
So, it brings the question with Henri's resignation, if they're to have fresh elections and elect somebody else, would that be the solution to the problem?
They've tried that many times.
Perhaps not.
So what you see wrong with that April Pickney?
Well, the phase that we talk about, it is part of the agenda of them and those who is not Haitian, It includes, we have to look on this thing with the third eye, But things are going on behind the scene,
Yeah, we know that.
Yes. Well, the will of the people, the will of the people going to overcome all of that. And the fear is going to end. As Bob Marley song, I think said the struggle going to end. The fear is going to end.
We hope so, man. We hope so.
The will of the people is the one that I'm questioning, because when you say will of the people in regards to Haiti, who exactly are you referring to? Because the people in charge now are the gang leaders.
Is the people?
The masses of the people. The mass.
All right, we lose that call.
Yeah,
we have an overseas call. Let's check this one out. Oh, that one is out too.
Yeah.
But that is something that I've been watching for quite a while. And he said it a while ago. The will of the people. It's the same people who are doing the things. I know they are on the line happenings in the background that you may not hear about. But those are not the ones who are doing the frontline work. It's the people themselves who are just like, it's a self-destructing kind of way. And that's why I said the phase. When this phase gonna be working out the phase, or we're going through the phase. We've been going through this phase for so long. Everyone that they put in power, they took them back out.
But
They've
Ronnie,
had a couple of really terrible ones.
Do you think it's going to help with them sending security forces there?
But they've done that already. And
Because it appears as if these
the
gang
last thing you
leaders
want
are
now is the
equipped.
occupied kind of security force. And I mean, we know that there are some devious background things in there that keeps them fighting. But no time at all they're gonna say, "Look, we gotta work it out as brothers and sisters." Because who the gangs them raping and robbing? The brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
This ain't even seem to be a political thing anymore. This is just who is the wickedest. You know, you got vigilante groups now who are organized to kill the gangs because the police can't do it. The police are in the trenches.
It has
it's
the
this
police
is just a
force.
repeating act. Is whatever them cowboy doors
Yeah.
swinging all the time.
The police force and the military there is weak.
In the trenches with the gangs. I mean, the civilians are the ones who suffering the most. Yeah.
It says that the U.S. Military has agreed to send in forces to beef up security at the U.S. embassy there.
They always plan to. What do? They go in and take over the banks and the riches and they sneak them through the back door.
It's a sad one though, because
we've been praying for Haiti. We've been singing for Haiti. We've been here wishing Haiti all the best. And Haiti himself, I don't know, seems to not doing the same. You know, so I think they should take a pause for a moment and notice that they themselves are creating their own problems. That's just my vision from the amount of years.
To fix the situation in Haiti, it has to begin in Haiti.
They got to be here. Haiti got to look out for Haiti.
Yeah.
I don't think they've been doing that for so many years. Everybody who they put in power that they love,
they take no.
Majority says, let's go. This guy, within 6 months,
he's
got to
gone.
try to get out. Something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but something is wrong.
Boy.
We go back to the phone lines.
Yes, caller.
I'd like to hear some other opinions. Okay, we missed that one. Let's go back to this one. ZIZ.
Good morning, Rascal.
Good morning, my brother.
You look like you're coming to the co-host now.
Huh?
You sound like the co-host now.
Well, we host and co-host together.
I know Haiti, we got to put in our little input now because our black brothers and black sisters, them suffering, eh?
Yeah.
So we got to really put in little input. Up to this man, I was in a different way you're talking about the same thing too. No, but Devonne, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
You know, first I want to thank God for the Federation of Thinking Navy. But Devonne, let me tell you something, right? The gang members, them, up there, so let them are powerful, and the police, and whatever government they got there. So what I think that should happen, that the Caribbean government, heads of government, get together, go in, call up the gang members, them, and forget about America. Just call up the gang members, them first, or the police first. Just try that to the first. And ask them where the real problem be. If they want a democratic process or what.
So you
even this leader barbecue, he could put up himself to be the leader of the party. And if the party win, he could be the president or whatever they're going to get. Because going down that with all the time, killing one another in a gang and all kind of thing, he ain't sounding good. Haiti, listen, I deal with Haitian, I work with Haitian. And I got Haitian hate like people like me. Because you got some good Haitian people.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question.
Well respectable.
Let me ask you a question. You're suggesting that Caribbean leaders go in and meet with the gang leaders. If the gang leaders in Haiti don't want to meet with their own people, you think they're going to meet with what they would coin or dub as outsiders?
Man, I believe that they will get some kind of consideration. I believe because, you know, the problem, you know, is America and all those things to come in, you know. I don't believe they have no problem with the Caribbean brothers and sisters, you know. But the America and the European them who don't maybe treat them so bad, they don't want to be around. So if the Caribbean leaders them come together, nobody with no force, just go in with you, you know, and call a meeting with the gang members, them, all of them call a meeting with them. Them and the police and whosoever, and get Haiti back and chat, man. Man, too much long suffering, man. Our brothers and sisters going through. Got to extend themselves to other different countries. Gamble like fancy water and all this thing, and some of them end up captured and jailed and dead. Man, it's a real sad situation for the Haitian, them, man. And I want to see them get out of that. All right, then.
All right, thank you for your contribution. 11:36, you're listening
One more
to the
call,
Edge.
overseas.
Let's say this call. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Good morning to you fellas, man.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, the Haitian situation, it seems like a little complex, but the American forces already underground in Haiti. The Marines already stormed the shores of Haiti and there over the weekend. You know what I mean? The elephant in the room, we don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. The foreign forces.
What's that?
That's trying to the foreign forces that's trying to keep Haiti destabilized so that they could go in there and get them resources that they want. You know what I mean? But the guy, Mr. Politics, he made a good suggestion. You know, my thing is that, indeed, the CARICOM needs to be leading the way, and every effort going into Haiti, the CARICOM has a chance now. They have another chance now to show how much they really care about Haiti, and they should indeed lead the way. Now that we have a breakthrough, the breakthrough that we're looking for is for Ariel to step down. And remember now, he hasn't stepped down yet. He's just promising to step down. And until he do step down, the gang members, they're going to keep that momentum up. And the gang members has already stated that they are representing the people. You know what I mean? They're not. The media is trying to paint the gang members in a certain light, but the gang members are actually trying to fight for the people against the corrupted leaders.
Let me ask you. You said the gang leaders have said that they're representing the people. Who people? They're representing themselves?
The masses of the people who are trying to get democracy to come back to their country. Remember,
well, they could say that. They could say that, but I don't believe them.
Yeah, but listen. For me, in my opinion, I'm seeing it in a little bit different way, because this is just them man's way of standing up to the corrupted leaders. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about democracy, but Haiti don't have democracy, bro. Aristide was the only democratically elected leader. And the outside forces did not want to keep him there, and they kidnapped this man and take him into exile.
But
you know what I mean?
Remember, these gang leaders, they have had basically a say in who becomes the prime minister or the president of Haiti. And as we've said here, they choose this person or they support this person to become the prime minister, and then after a couple of months they take them out. So who is not to say that the gang leaders are the ones who are selecting these corrupt leaders?
He was not put in there he's another puppet. That was put in there by the foreign forces. You know what I'm saying? And there's been a new talk all of a sudden about the guy who named Guy Felipe or whatever his name is, right? When the guy barbecue and the gangs them has been protesting and carrying on in the street, we haven't seen this guy until I just seen this guy pop up over the weekend. It seems like he has been in a United States prison for maybe like 6 years or something like that, and he has now been released. And in my opinion, it seems like he's a person the U.S. is trying to insert into the equation, and we got to pay attention to that as well. But as far as I'm getting it, man, you know, the gang members are trying to stand up for they're like freedom fighters, bro. Remember now, you know, inside of America, when Americans protest, they also tear up the place. Like when we have Rodney King in L.A., we had George Floyd recently. That's just their way of protesting about the injustices, bro. All right, that's my contribution, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you for your contribution. It is 11:40.
I failed to reiterate anything that he said a while ago. Basically, gang leaders. The gang leaders are doing to whom? Who are they robbing and raping again? The Americans?
The people.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
The same people that they are fighting
Seriously.
for. Are who they're
Come
killing.
on.
I don't know. Let's head out to the phone lines and take some more calls.
Is that what I said?
Yeah. I'm on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. You have to realize when Father Papa Doc was ruling, Haiti never had those upheaval. It's after Papa Doc died and his son took over. Come down the line until now. There is when that kind of behavior started in Haiti. They say, well, okay, you're not doing good, so we're going to take you down. They put up somebody else, they say, well, you good, you go up. And when you go up, they don't last for 2 years. They come out, take them out again, come out. So the Haitians, them have to force know what they want. Because you can't be a gang leader and inciting people to violence to move a leader or government of a country, and then you want to go in and say you're going to rule. No, it can't work so. You got to show example. So therefore, these people in Haiti, they do not know what they want. Haiti has the most overthrow of government and pull down, put in and take out. So I really don't know what I want. It seems as though they're seeking revenge for what they could not have done when Papa Doc was ruling. That's the way I look at it, you know.
All right.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We're going to take a break, and then we come back. We're going to continue the conversation here on The Edge on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Out of ZIZ Radio comes a political talk show like no other. The Edge, with host Devonne Cornelius giving you his take on the biggest stories happening in governance today. Got something to say? Let's hear it. Give us a call at 869-465-2555, Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
Hi, I am Pastor Clive Saunders, and I am inviting you to join me every Wednesday night from 8 to 10 for Praise on the Pulse, right here on ZIZ Radio. It will be a powerful time of praise and worship unto our God. Tune in and be blessed.
Come on and declare, we got the victory. Hallelujah!
The future is unknown. Protect your life, your family, and your valuables from unforeseen circumstances. Let National Caribbean Insurance give you the peace of mind that you so deserve. At NCI, we offer a suite of affordable insurance plans that can be tailored to ease your financial burden. We aim to deliver exceptional products to satisfy all your insurance needs. Whether life, health, motor, or property insurance, NCI has the right solution for you. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales professionals are ready and able to assist you. Let National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited help you to prepare for the unexpected. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. So just for some clarity, Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry released a video confirming he will step down after the creation of a transitional council under a plan agreed with regional leaders. Henry was speaking from Puerto Rico after gangs prevented his return to Haiti from a visit to Kenya. If you're just tuning in, we're on the topic of the situation in Haiti, the political and security crisis there, where the Prime Minister Ariel Henry has agreed to step down after the creation of a transition council. Phone lines are open, and we are taking your calls, 465-2555. We have a call?
Yeah, we have a call. Before we get to the call, I would like to drop a little correction there for culture on Papa Doc. Papa Doc, he said when he was in power, they didn't have these kind of things happening. Under Papa Doc, there was more killings arranged and organized by Papa Doc than any other leaders.
Wow.
Papa Doc actually portrayed himself as almost as a god. He can't die. He was guarded by the voodoo.
I did some readings there quickly, and they said he was like a dictator.
He was
like a dictator.
Yes, he was. You couldn't come up against him. He did way more killings, so people were scared of him. So they might not have the transitions because he stayed in there pretty longer than all the others. But after him and then his son and the war started, really the changes of the government. But when he was in power, he was responsible for many more killings than any of the other leaders.
Wow.
So that's a quick correction there for your culture. They were scared of him, and that's why you didn't have that. We have a call.
Thank you for that. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, caller, you're on the air.
Yes, it's so correct. Because what happened, Haiti have this thing 3 years going, you know. I don't know what is in them, right? People going there trying to run and they just misbehaving all the time. From ever since, they just have this massacre going in there, going, doing this, doing that, burning down here, burning down there. Even before this phone come up with things you can say on YouTube and Facebook, they were doing that, so you don't know, them like they're not gonna peace and need peace and don't care. Someone was saying the Caribbean leader must get together again. They don't meet some about the summit, and so they meet up the other in the Bahamas or something about, but there's no agreement could come together. And what happened if you and me, you're talking, and nothing could work out our situation, and nothing working out. We just like, we bust loose. Me gonna do what me feel like, and you're gonna do what you feel like. I don't know about them. You America say they ain't sending nobody in them. You know what, America? You know why? Because them is the world leader, peacemaker. I think they should send some troops down there to quiet them down.
All right, Colin,
you're really out of hand down there.
Yeah, thank you so much for your contribution to the program. Let's take this call. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning. I'm not getting that one. Let's take this other call. Hello, caller.
Devonne.
Yeah, good morning.
I believe that the Prime Minister did the right thing to resign in order for peace. Because if you hear how this guy sound, and he seems like somebody who they really want to be Prime Minister in the country. So I believe that to let someone be the person, they put up somebody, as I say, Caribbean leaders get together, they put up two men, maybe the same barbecue, for big leader, gang up down somebody else, and let them try to work out something to get a democratic process. Because without a democratic process, I don't think it's going to do Haiti any good.
But they've had
the same way all the time.
I understand what you're saying, caller, but they've had democratic processes before. They've had them before when a leader was democratically elected, and we end back up in the same political and security crisis.
But listen, okay, the man has to cut you off. But listen, what they should do too. And I know America is one of the most powerful nations in the world, right? I believe that the reason why America trying to back out, because every time America put in effort, people criticize America. So they only want to go in there go this and only want to go in there go that. You know? And I believe it's that too. They got a lot of criticism from all kind of different government for that and people. So it comes like America ain't put much interest into this one now. Right? Let the Caribbean decide. If they go help them with money, they help them with money or whatever. Or help whosoever they go in, you help them with some ammunition that they could try to control these young members who doing this mischief in Haiti. I do know that, I do know. They got to work out something. They got to work out something.
All right, caller. Thank you for your contribution. Let's take this other call. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Yes, gentlemen, good morning. I'm here again.
Yes, good morning.
Every 2 weeks, those people only change the government. They do not know what they want. And money is being spent on that country, spending on those people, and no good results. None. I am fed up with those people. And what is so burning is to see that they are penetrating our shores. We do not want them here, we think it, because they are confusion people. And if they cannot control themselves down up there, down there, wherever they are, how are they going to behave when they come here? Saints would be spoiled. And I've been talking about this for some time now. Their culture, their religion, their voodoo people, no peace in them. Because if this man, what's his name again? Bobby Christian, he could say he's sleeping with the devil. What else more? What else? What else is to be said? And what else that we could be looking for? Because God here, better get serious. Stop them out there in the sea. Deal with them out there in the sea. Don't let them come shore. And those who have already come shore, I say it again, go hunt them down, throw them out. Go hunt them. Let me reiterate. They are a confusion people. They do not know what they want. And culture is so correct.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Your contribution to the program. It is 11:52. We will take a few more calls and begin wrapping up the discussion.
I think we just lost my brothers and sisters, boy. But that's how it sounds sometimes when you push the envelope. We have another caller.
Okay, let's say this one. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Yeah, Devonne, good morning.
Yes.
You all keep saying that that every time they get somebody, they shut them out. Every 2 weeks they get somebody, they shut them out. But that's not true. That ain't come from the people. When Aristide was there, this United States government, and them is to take Aristide and send Aristide into Africa. They take out Aristide and destroy Aristide. Aristide was doing good, and Haiti was doing good at that time. It's not the Haitian people with Aristide, you know. The United States government is who shout Aristide and who turn up the damn place or the places. But these people don't want to come on and talking about like the people. It ain't the people them. It's the forces them that y'all ain't talking about in the European countries and the United States and Israel got 80 how it is. And y'all fail to see that. It's not the people. So the people them now is standing up and fighting for the damn right. See you, man. Bye.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution.
One out of 15, the man score. 1 out of 15. You know what is amazing though is because everybody seems to, that's the getaway. The getaway is that America is, Haiti and nothing else to rob, They don't take out all the riches out of Haiti. America ain't no real reason now, only to protect their own people who is there still.
Right.
Guarding whatever they have there still. But there's not more robbing. There's no riches there to rob anymore. Right? So to really turn this island upside down and inside out still, to me that's just, nonsense for me. We're not saying they're not moving parts. But this is my thing. If me and you live together, and somebody come in the neighborhood and start, me and you's friends for a while, or we're family. Let's say we're family. Better still.
Right.
And some neighbor come in the neighborhood and all of a sudden they putting me against you and they putting you against me. Me and you fight and me and you fight and me and you fight and the person live good. But me and you know who it is putting one another together.
And we ain't going to that person.
But we fight one another. It's time for us to wake up now. Time for us to wake up now and say, no man, this is nonsense. If that is the situation.
So basically,
in one way you're telling me that the people are so stupid they don't know that somebody's pulling the string and yanking their cord for them to kill themselves and to create these gangs and robbing and raping and I mean, come on, who wants to live in a country where people robbing and raping and them same robbers and rapers gonna tell me they're gonna run the country for the goodness of the people? Come on.
Which brings me back to the question.
I'm a little too bright.
Which people?
I'm a little too bright for solid nonsense. So the excuses don't work with me. We gotta work from within. We gotta work from within.
Which people? You can't say you're fighting for
Yes.
the people, but you're robbing and killing.
Robbing and killing and raping and
The
doing
same
like,
people.
Call yourself gang. I wouldn't want to be called gang.
No.
That's the first thing.
No,
You know?
it's crazy.
Revolutionary maybe? But gang? I doubt that. We go back to the phone lines.
Yeah, let's hit this call.
We out. Okay, we got another call.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
One last thing, sir. One last thing. I'm not going to stay long.
Okay.
We got to look at language barrier. Language barrier. And next time, next program, I will talk about that. Thank you very much.
All right, caller, thank you so much for your contribution. Now, we're going to begin wrapping up because we have to prepare for
Yes, we do.
Midday newscast. Let me just use this opportunity to say thank you for your contribution to the topic for today. A very fruitful discussion, and we will be coming back at some point in time to continue this conversation as what happens in Haiti could potentially affect us here in St. Kitts and Nevis, as we have seen over the years, and I think even recently, people coming to our shores illegally. Until next time, you guys continue to stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Take care. See you tomorrow. Same time, same station. Bye-bye.